Hello, today we are going to see the concept of the ZOT score and how it can be used in conjunction with the forex market. Best way to do it is to use an example. So a UK exporter is due to receive 300,000 euros in 60 days. The current spot rate is £1 equivalent to 1.5 euros. The standard deviation of the pound to the euro in 60 days is 10%, and the minimum requirement to be received is 230,000 if the sale is to meet the profit. Right. Now, the first thing we should consider is to draw our normal distribution graph, okay? So our minimum, sorry, our average in here, we can get is 300,000 euros, okay? However, we would like this figure in reality to be in pound, okay? So we convert the 300,000 to pound, 300,000 euros, okay, times. Now, as I said before, we want the ending result to be in pound. So we put the pound at the top. That's £1 equivalent to 150. 150 is actually given in the data, okay? And that should give you 200,000 pound. So if we reformulate the graph that we did before in pound now, so we have now an average value of 200,000 pound instead of 300,000 euro. Now, since we have it now in euro, we would like to know what is the minimum that our exporter wants. Now, he said he wants a minimum of 230,000 pound. Okay. Now, what is the probability that the proceeds will be less than 230,000? So in reality, we are looking for this area. So this represents the probability of being less than 230,000. But of course, as we said before, we need now to standardize our values so that we can be able to use the table or the Z table in here. So we know that this is the mean value, so that automatically is standardized to 0. So we need to know now what is the standard value for 230,000. Now, in order to do that, we need to find the Z score for that, okay? How to do it? So we take that observation, 230,000, minus the mean, which is 200,000, okay, over the standard deviation. And the standard deviation there, it says that the rate is, or that the standard deviation is 10%, okay, which means that the rate is actually 10% of the average value, which is 200. So this is really the standard deviation, okay? So using that, we can actually calculate the Z score, okay? So we should be able to find a Z score then of 1.5, okay? So this is our Z score. Now, all what we can do now is take this value, which is the Z score, and look for this value in our table. Now, as we can see here, this is all the values that I can see here are actually negative. So I need to be looking for my positive values in the same way as I do it for the negative values. So I look for 1.5. Here is my 1.5. Okay. Now it says 1.5 exactly. So 1.5, that means with this one there. Okay, so that's the value I am looking for. If it says 151, I'll take and I'll go this way, or 152, I'll take and I'll go this way, or 153, I go this way, but it says exactly 1.5, so I take this one in here. So this is really the probability of Z being less than 1.5, which is also equivalent to the probability of my observation, which is X, to be less than 230,000. So X is equivalent to Z, and 1.5 is equivalent to 230,000. And that, as you can see from here, because the graph actually gives us all this area below, okay? So that means this is 0.93319. If you want, of course, to convert it to percentages, then all what you do is you multiply by 100, and so that is 93.319%. So the probability of being less than 230,000 is 93,000. Okay. I hope you liked the video, and hope to see you soon in another video. Thank you.